I recently had a webinar with one of the largest MNCs in the world, which has, of course, their branches in India, to talk about their roadmap for ACCA. So I think it is a good, idea that if people like them, people who've graduated and are working, or people who've graduated and are stuck in their career, looking for a job. Today I got a message from LinkedIn for somebody asking me about how do they pick up their career because they've done with their studies and are not sure which way to go. So in this video, we're going to talk about the roadmap for a working professional when it comes to ACCA. Now, before I start, if this is the first time that you're visiting this channel, then please do click subscribe. And if you find any value in this video, then give us a thumbs up. All right. So first of all, my assumption will be that you're done with your studies, right? You're a working professional, which means you're most likely working in some company or you have some experience. Could be a basic, anywhere between maybe 0 to 3 years, right? But you're not opposed to studying more. So let's say that you've thought through about ACCA. First of all, as many of you all might know, ACCA has 3 levels or 13 papers. And most of the time, a graduate gets up to the first level exempted. So you only have to appear for level 2 and level 3. Now, psychologically, this benefits a lot because the pressure to start is already sort of released because you skip the first level. And first level is generally the toughest thing to get started. It might be the easiest to clear once you start, but the toughest level for some reason to get started. However, if people know that they have to start at level 2 and there's only 3 levels, it just becomes easier for students to or candidates to end up taking up the course. So first things first, psychologically, it lowers your threshold. It's a great opportunity for you to think about ACCA. Secondly, the ACCA as a professional qualification is quite flexible for candidates to actually juggle with work. So if you're working, let's say Monday to Friday, first of all, I know it's going to be tough, right? But you are in a position to give a few hours every week on weekdays or weekends. Weekdays, if you're a morning bird, just before you start working, you can start getting into the habit of studying. If you're a night studier, post-work, of course, you can put in effort, and weekends are always there. Now, this does not mean you study perpetually. It does not mean you have no life, but it does mean that you carve out a few extra hours every week to study for ACCA. And if you get, you're in the momentum, you might even be able to increase those number of hours and actually land up giving more exams, completing ACCA in a shorter period of time. So if you have only level 2 and level 3, first of all, you should aim at completing ACCA within a year and a half max. That will mean you have to give 9 papers approximately in 1.5 years or 6 quarters. So 9 papers in 6 quarters means some quarters you give 1 exam, some quarters you give 2 exams. Maybe in the beginning you give 1 exam a quarter. So you're working, you start studying, you don't have too much pressure because it's 1 paper, but it will come in 90 days. So you have to put in the effort. Of course, we are there to train candidates, but more than training candidates, we provide schedule, we provide direction, we provide doubt solving, test and mock exams, all of which is important. And of course, if you would like to take training to strengthen your concepts, to understand it more easily, all of us have options now. Aiming at 1 paper at a time, focusing on that. And then if you clear the exam, maybe give the second one. If you clear that one, you get the hang of it. You can juggle now your day-to-day routine and your studies. Then maybe increase it to 2 papers a quarter and try and shorten the timeline. But overall, I think we have over 40% of our candidates who are all working professionals. I know it's tough. We've all done it, but the output is going to be unparalleled. Also, if you're working, and you must be, of course, working in the finance and accounting domain, all that experience is also getting counted. You're earning while you're learning. You're actually gaining experience while you're studying. So that overall combination is going to be what will really make a difference to you guys. So I hope that this video helps you guys. And if I've missed anything, please leave it in the comments.